Greetings, everyone. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been about a year's worth of while. I even grew bloody hair in the meantime. Oh god. Yeah. So the last video I made was a while ago, almost a year ago, maybe even more. Love to kind of bring you back up to date what's going on and why I haven't been posting that much. So that's what this video is for. So a lot of stuff has been going on and I'll kind of like try to run you through that process as fast as I can. Last video I made, I pitched a game, a historical narrative game set in the Joseon Dynasty kind of era. And I'd been working on that for a while, I think until February this year, to kind of get a prototype together, like a demo type thing, very small, and then pitch it around to publishers, creative funds, like heritage foundations and stuff like that, to get funding and also to get like a team together of people to make this game kind of what it was supposed to be. Because I'm not able to do that by myself. Like I would need to collaborate with researchers, people who know about that era of time, and like people who have, some kind of link to Korean culture. And while I was working on it, I realized that I'm not the right person to do that. When I think about the amount of effort and time it would require to get all those resources together and find the right people and get in the right places, I don't know, I just like lost motivation. And to think that you need to do all that and still have this, very big chance that you're not gonna get the funding together and you're not gonna be able to hire people to work on it together. The chance of failure was just so big that I didn't want to, risk it essentially, especially for a project that's about a culture that's not my own. So I decided to pull the plug on it and, maybe revisit it later in my life if the opportunity ever arises to collaborate with people who would love to do it. But for now, it's in the icebox, so to speak. It was a great learning experience though. I really liked working on it until I didn't. I made a lot of, very useful tools for making narrative games in Godot, so I will definitely revisit those if I ever get back into the narrative games side of things. And yeah, that's overall been a really lovely experience, but it was time to let it go. And while working on that, I also realized something, namely that when working on game development full-time, making videos on the side is a lot of effort. For both of these things, you should focus on completely 100%, and I wasn't able to do that at all while also working on video games. So yeah, it turns out that coming up with scripts and ideas for videos, these pieces of educational content, and formatting my own learning process with narrative in a way that's understandable and entertaining is a lot of work, let alone like film it and edit all of it, which takes so much time or money if you want to outsource it, which I don't have. So both time and money that I don't have essentially made me realize that I had to choose between game development or doing video content. And if I have to make that choice, it's gonna be game development every time. So that's the major reason why you haven't seen any videos of me recently. I reckon it's gonna stay that way for a while. I do intend still to make videos. I have some articles that I want to convert to videos at some point, but don't hold your breath because it's not going to be anytime soon. And why is that, you may ask? Well, I'm glad to say that I have been working on another game. I feel like every time I make one of these vlogs, I'm canceling the last game and pitching the next one. But this one is going to come out, I swear. And I will tell you why that is. I'm happy to announce it's already well on the way. And I have been working together with another game developer and good friend of mine, Jonas, that you might know from Surmount or from the recently released Long Puppy if you're on Playdate. And we've been working together on Bibbidi, a wizard core roguelike deck builder with many other buzzwords mixed in. And yeah, the project is well underway. It's going very well. And here's the general conceit. You play a wizard who's crawling through a dungeon, fighting monsters and gathering loot. And your main way of interacting with the world is through creating spells. And these spells consist of cards. Obviously, it's a deck builder. And these cards are essentially the individual components of your traditional incantations for spells. So you have Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, for example, or Abracadabra, Hocus Pocus, that kind of thing. And each card is a component of that. So Abra is a card, Hocus is a card, Alakazam is a card. And you mix and match these cards to create unique spell effects. So Hocus Pocus Alakazam would be a different effect than Abra Pocus Kadabra or something like that, you know? And we hope to make it this like very strategic card battler with lots of build options and stuff like that. But to be able to do that, we need your help. And here's my call to action. We have a public alpha on Steam right now. A link to the Steam page below in the description. And please go check that out. And if you love deck builders, we really need your help to make this game the best thing it can be. You know, help us out by giving it a go. And even if you think that, you know, it's terrible, then I would still really like to know that so that we can make it better. Please go do that. And if you've played it, join us on the Discord. I will also put a link below. Or if you just want to like nerd out about wizard stuff, then feel free to join us as well. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Please go check it out. And like I said, yeah, I'd love to make more videos in the future. Probably do a post-mortem about this game because we've been kind of scientific in our methodology for this one. And I'd love to share that process. But yeah, right now we're just working hard on this game and we, you know, try to finish it first. And then after that, I'll, you know, try to make some videos about it or something. Voila, thanks for watching. I hope you're up to date now. And give Bibbidi Bibbidi a go. And see you next time, I guess. Thanks. See ya.